Good evening once again, and welcome to another episode of Capsules of Love. I am your host, Richard Albert Lawrence Jr. And remember what God says. God says, yes, I love you. A resounding yes, I love you with an everlasting love. On this episode of Capsules of Love, I would like to speak for a few moments, if I may, from the theme It's okay to say that I am not okay. It's okay to say you're not okay. Most people have friends. Some of us have what we call besties. Some guys have buddies. We hang out, we drink, we smoke, we play golf. We have people in our orbit, people within our circles, and we try not to disappoint them. Man, you were always there for me. Or where the ladies are concerned, you're my besties. Man, we've been through thick and thin. We also have it in relationships where you will hear men say about their girlfriend, their spouse, their fiance, man, you're my ride and die check. Yes. But what about the times when I don't feel like being your ride and die? What about the times when what it is that you would like for me to do, I just don't feel like doing it. I'm just not up to it. What about that man that works hard and all he needs sometimes is just a little peace and quiet when he gets home? What about that woman that have the kids 7 days a week, and when her husband comes home, even though he's tired, all she wants is just for her husband just to just supervise and watch them for an hour so she could just roll up in a corner somewhere and just drop the weight of the day and just collect herself. We have been conditioned to say yes. We have been conditioned to say yes in everything. From we were children, our parents conditioned us to say yes. And never know. Get up and go clean up your room. See, that wasn't even a matter of yes or no. Just go. But the truth of the fact is, even as a child, maybe the child might not be feeling well. And it's okay for that child to say, Mom, could I maybe clean up my room maybe later? I'm really not feeling that well. Boy, listen, if you don't get up and go do that stuff, see? So we've been conditioned. And then we grow up from being a child into being teenagers, wherein we have to conform to our peer pressure. Yes to everything. Yeah, I really don't like wearing my pants hanging all the way down there, but just so that I can fit in and be a part of the group, I got to do that, right? So I am conforming by saying yes instead of saying no. How about everybody start having a piercing through their nose or in their earring or in the top of their nose, or that thing that goes through their ear, or tattoos or markings, or just cut their hair low, whatever it might be. It might not be the standard that you and I are used to, but yet still our friends, our besties, our ride and die, our teenage peers, they make us feel guilty for saying no. And today, I want to let everyone that watches this video knows that it is okay to say no. Even in the political climate that we're having today, it is okay to say to our president, no. I am not in agreement with that. I'm not in agreement with that. That's a good thing you're doing there, but that over there, no, not in agreement with it. And that's the bad part about politics. If you disagree with members of your own party because you think a particular agenda or a particular rule or a particular law or a particular whatever it is you want to get going, you're just not really into it. Now you're being ostracized. It is okay to say no. God says it this way: let your yea be yea and your nay be nay. Let your yes be yes and your no be no. You don't have to be a yes man and you don't have to be a yes woman. You don't have to do everything that your friends and family and loved ones want. You don't have to give an excuse why you choose not to lend someone X amount of dollars. You don't need to do any of that. No is no. And you don't have to give an explanation. And if they try to make you feel bad, just let that thing roll off your back like water rolls off of a duck back, because you're going to say to yourself, it's okay for me to say no. And especially if you're not feeling good or up to snuff, definitely it's okay to say no. We're going to do a part 2 next week. The same way we start this video, the same way we're going to end it. Remember what God says. God says yes, a resounding yes, I love you, with an everlasting love. It's okay to say no. Have a good rest of your evening, and God bless you.